G'day folks. Anti-whites will try to excuse and deny the suffering of the white race, members of Western kind, and our ethnic cleansing via mass immigration of non-white populations into Western nations. One of the classic ways that they'll try to excuse this and cover this up is by saying and spreading the anti-white meme pathogen and lie that race is a social construct. They'll try to say that, oh well, whites aren't suffering, whites aren't being replaced in their own homelands, facing ethnic cleansing. Why? Not because it's not happening, it's definitely happening, and they agree, they promote it, they push it, they call it multiculturalism, they call it diversity, they say it's really good. The reason it's not happening and you can't complain about it, white man, is because race is a social construct, so you don't actually exist. So you're going to be ethnically cleansed via mass immigration, but it's okay because you don't actually exist. So if you complain, you're going to be called a conspiracy theorist and a racist for just simply speaking about your own people's ethnic cleansing via mass immigration, white erasure, the crime of genocide. So just for speaking about the suffering of your own folk, you'll be insulted and called a conspiracy theorist, etc. And again, why? The reason, the excuse? Oh, because race is a social construct. White people don't actually exist. Ha ha ha. So they can't suffer. Ha ha ha. So we can ethnically cleanse you and your race from existence, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you complain, you're an idiot. We're just going to call you an idiot because you don't actually exist. And that's what they tell us. Race is a social construct. We're all one human race. Alright, that's the type of thing. These are anti-white meme pathogens, lies used to justify the white erasure, erasure of a folk, ethnic cleansing of all white people from the face of the earth via mass immigration. Again, they don't deny that that's happening. They don't deny the ethnic cleansing. They promote the ethnic cleansing, call it diversity, call it multiculturalism, etc. And they push for more immigration, more immigration, more immigration. So that's more ethnic cleansing, more ethnic cleansing, more ethnic cleansing of white people in white homelands. It's not an issue, right? Because according to the anti-whites and the anti-white narrative, white people don't actually exist. So it's okay to ethnically cleanse us because it's not a crime, because we don't actually exist, so it doesn't matter. What's the difference between a breed of, there's no difference. It doesn't matter if we get rid of all the chihuahuas in the world. That's perfectly okay because breeds don't exist. Breeds are just a social construct. They're not real. So if we just exterminate all the chihuahuas, that's okay because chihuahuas don't actually exist in the first place. Right? So that's what they're saying about the white race. Oh, it doesn't actually exist, so we can just exterminate the white race. Doesn't matter because it doesn't exist. Okay? And again, it's straightforward, and you can expose it for what it is by just talking about animals, endangered species. Yeah? If that was the case, if anti-whites actually believed that race was a social construct, that white erasure is justified, mass immigration of non-whites into white nation is justified, okay, because it's a social construct, race doesn't actually exist, there's no white race to harm, okay? Well, if that was the case, then difference, okay, between species is a social construct. There's no race, there's no breed, there's just dog. There's no difference between a dog and a wolf. No difference between a wild wolf and a dog. It's just all the same. There's no breeds. They don't exist. Social construct. So trade your chihuahua for a wild wolf. Instead of letting your children play with puppies, let them go out into the wilderness and play with wild wolves. Oh, but you won't because there is a difference between the breeds, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, so they do exist. Races are real. Oh, far out. That means the white race must be real. That means the ethnic cleansing is a real crime. It's a real genocide. Either that or there's no such thing as breeds of animals. And if it's the same as well like that, well then There's no difference between a grey kangaroo and a red kangaroo. We can just wipe out all the red kangaroos. Just make them go extinct. It doesn't matter because they're still grey kangaroos. So really, you didn't get rid of the red kangaroos because they still exist as grey kangaroos.